Permission to enter camp?
Hello to camp.
Hello to camp. Ground control. Ground control, come in. This is it.
Yes.
So what size trailer is it?
So this is a 12 by 6.
Okay.
And V-nose. And so I take my gate, my ramp, and I chain it, and it turns into a deck. So when I back up, I wanted to camp over there, but they wouldn't let me. Really nice guys, but that spot there, if I can back up to a lake, I do that, and then I let this down. So in the mornings I come out here and just sit and look at the water.
Drink your coffee, smoke your cigarette.
Coffee, smoke a cigarette, and chill out.
And you can actually stand on that without supports?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
It's totally a deck. 2 people, I get my chairs. This is the cool thing, is that you can come out at night if you want to.
Oh,
and sleep
dude.
under the stars. You know, all I need is a skinny brunette. It's
Right.
Really but I'm good otherwise. But
So is that an air mattress?
yeah, it's an air mattress, and have memory foam on top of it, so you sleep like a baby, and you know, all curled up, sucking my thumb.
Yep.
Then I camp with, and I bring carpets and runners and stuff just because I can, and
You always a rocket
that
stove?
way you don't have to have your shoes on. You come in
Right.
and out. So the bike goes in, and it straps down. All that deflates and goes in the nose of the cabin here. And this is what it looks like. So I built all this, and that has my food storage up here. You know, my cookware
Right.
and my weapon, and so this I just cut and welded all this, and then it slides back and forth, and so anything, all my other camping gear is all itemized and put in
That's a good bit of
places where
space.
when I need something, I know where it's at. Take my laptop, and matter of fact, I wanted to put some music on, but there's I do the movies and music off-grid, completely off-grid, out in the middle of nowhere, and it's like home.
So what does it cost you to stay somewhere for a week with your setup?
Well, this here, because I'm old enough, I get a senior, it's $6 a night here. So technically, for $240-something, I could stay a month.
Right.
Okay. When I'm out completely off-grid, man, there's nothing. You don't want anything, really. Got my little refrigerator. Oh, check this out. Oh, I made this. I'm so lazy. I hold my cell phone there.
That's awesome.
That's a mic stand.
Do you play guitar?
I do. It's right here. As a matter of fact, I was going to take it out and tune it up because some of the local neighbors are going to come by. But on this right here, look, this is the only way to go. Fill that up, wash out a coolant jug, antifreeze jug, and fill it with water about 4 inches from the top because it expands, and that lasts. This is a cheap Coleman, but it'll last me 4 days, and I have 3 of those strategically placed in there, and then these little guys right here are where I keep all my food so it stays dry. But it works awesome. And then I use, this was a a shield for the windows.
Yeah.
You put in your windshield. And so I just put that on top, and it just insulates, keeps it much colder. So yeah, I just sit out and play guitar and in some of the most beautiful creation God made, and I'm just as happy as I can be. Yeah, happy camper.
You got a little fan, you got your solar, you got your...
Well, and this thing here is, like I have my air boat down there that I carry. It rolls up and fits inside here. So I towed it out, and then I got a generator right here. And then there's my solar system for the cabin over there with the 2 red 6-volt.
You got your generator.
And then my generator runs this air conditioner that I put in the door.
There you go.
And so it cools down in about 20 minutes, no matter how hot it is. Now we're out here, and it's probably 100 to Hades.
It's 100, yeah.
You know?
Stop counting after 100, right?
Yeah, I mean, what's the point after that? Because, you can't count that high and not lose consciousness. But So yeah, and I got my little trolling motor under there.
Nice.
My little air up boat's over there. It's like a Navy SEAL boat. And so I just, now I can go fishing, which I'm not a real good fisherman, but it's
You can try.
it's fun to learn, man. I mean, what else you gonna do? You're on water at least that way. So I get out and I meet people all the time, and very cool because they're like us, you know. They're just looking for peace and love and, you know, wide open spaces.
So can you just touch on real quick and I'll end it at your definition of a rich man.
Oh, okay. So I'm debt free. I worked toward that for a long time, built this and designed it and insulated it, got the solar systems at different stages, and then I decided that, you know what, being wealthy is knowing how to manage your time, because we say time is money, but it is your original currency. When you were born, that's all you had. And then we trade our time for money, and then we try to save enough money to buy back time. But it's funny, it's used in the same terms. How you spend it, waste it, invest it, serve it. Some have served time. Let's hope no one does that. But it is the original currency, and I thought, you know what? My time is really important, more than serving money and chasing that. Now I use money to buy time and to use my time wisely. And so being debt-free is rich. You may not have a lot of savings and you may not have a lot of anything, but when you are not bound to it's amazing how little you can live on when you don't have debt. It doesn't take that much. But see, the world system don't want you to know
We're
that.
programmed to think the other way.
Well, if they don't harness you up to the team, you don't benefit them. So that's why that if you don't have debt, you don't have a credit score. You don't have good credit, you can't buy anything. It's like I had money and I've saved money, and you go to buy something on credit, they go, we don't have any credit. Well, it's because I'm never in debt. And so early on, that principle of getting debt-free, like in my 30s, very important to me, and I've tried to maintain that all the time. And so I have no bills.
Are you the happiest you've ever been doing this kind of lifestyle?
Yes, I am, because I'm doing what I want to do and what feeds me and what energizes me and actually makes life worth living, you know? I mean, we live on a ball in deep space. This is the truth.
Yep, I'm there.
Okay?
I'm there.
It's very special and unique because we don't see any other planets, as far as we've ever looked, that have an atmosphere like this one. Not even the moon next to us has one. So that's an obviously special thing. And the only thing you have in life is your time. And you get to choose, unless you give that authority to somebody else, because people will use you. Companies will use you. Relationships will use you. They'll use your time. And so I thought, I'm going to value time more the rest of my life. And so now I get to do this. I have very low overhead where I live. And I have a small footprint in the world. And it's like, I get to be here. I don't have to be here, you know? So.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.